I mean, it's all about you now. At the bowl game, it's about the team. You leave it all out down the line for your team, but now it's about you and your family. You know what I mean? Just do you want to go in there just a regular guy? Or you want to go in there the guy? And I'm one of those type of people that want to be the guy, and like I take it the first foot forward to just be the guy that I am and just be dominant in the person that I want to be. No, not really. I compare myself to Cameron Jordan a lot. Big guy, big defensive end type of guy, very vicious, as you can say, and just a great football player. Gonna be one of the NFL greats for sure.
Tagan just told me you were one of the best players he ever went up against. Game or practice, what do you have to say about him?
Same thing, man. Like when you go against the best, you become the best. So just playing against Tagan in practice is like a game every day. You know what I mean? The guy's big. He's tremendous talent. You know what I mean? And just he's gonna be a great pick for somebody. I promise you that.
What's it mean to play the Senior Bowl?
It means a lot to me, to be here in Mobile, be close to home, be able to have my folks see me for one last time, and just, competing against these guys, like being around the Benito Jones, being around the Kinlaws, being around those type of people. It's impressive to be around them, and just knowing that I have the talent that I do to be around them is impressive.
You had meetings last night, knowing that you feel like this is different than college.
Yes, sir, it is. I mean, I was doing psychological testing for 3 hours. I was like, man, at night. But you just got to go through it. It's about life, about taking care of your business as a man. Yes, sir.
How much did you? Go ahead.
What's the most important thing you're looking to take away from this process as you get closer?
What teams want to see me as. What they want me to be, what they want me to weigh, how they look at me as in their scheme, things like that. Just being able to prepare for that through the course of training and just going through the grind that I'm finna go through.
How much lobbying did you try to do to get Derek here with you?
I tried a lot, playing with my brother one more time, but, Derek he's a different guy, man, and, he's taking care of his business, so, I mean, I can't speak too much on him, but, I think he made the best decision for him. Georgia. I completely dominated. I really did, and I had fun playing against those guys. Yes, sir.
You talked about Derek. How special was it being part of a line, like the kind of line you had? How much better do you feel like that made you?
It was one of the best lines I can ever say that probably came through the history of football and college. And I mean, just because of me and Derek, how we played, how we carried ourselves, the swagger that we had, the attention to detail he was, how passionate we all were about the game. And just playing with him and the big cats and the Tyrone Truesdales, man, it was just like, dang, it was all over sophomore year again with Jeff Holland and Dontavius Russell, those type of guys. Just being there with them, man, I appreciated every moment for it. And I wish I could have it all over again, but it's time for me to step into a different world. So
now that you're here, what's kind of the biggest thing you want to prove or maybe disprove about yourself this week?
I want to prove to people that, I'm the right guy to pick. People always look for the passionate guy, the competitive guy. I'm all of that. Respectful. I'm everything that you want as a young man. And just football-wise, I can play whatever you want me to play. I can be that strong side edge. I can be that 4-eye, being like the Akeem Hicks in the world. I can be anything you want me to be. So just put me there and let me go work.
What's it like in this environment? This week, this whole NFL people here. What's it like being in this environment?
It's good. You play against the best every time you go out there. Every rep you take, you got to be a great rep because you're playing against great talent. And it just challenges you as a man and see what type of level of competition you're gonna play against, and just playing against them and just being who you are.
Marlon, obviously a lot of great offensive linemen in the SEC, excluding Prince, obviously. Who's the best offensive tackle you went up against in your career or this year specifically?
Just the SEC.
Just SEC.
Jedrick Willis, Tyree Phillips. You got the Andrew Thomas. You got a lot of these guys from the SEC. You always play against great talent, whatever team you played against.
And anyone outside of the SEC that you felt you had a little bit of trouble with, or
the guy from Oregon. The guy from Oregon, Sewell.
Oh, Sewell, yeah.
Sewell, yeah, he was impressive. Even being a sophomore, first game he was impressive. Yes, sir.
You said you went through a mental evaluation for 3 hours. What were some of the questions?
It wasn't even a question. It's about it was like different things you went with, like eyes, reaction time, different stuff like that on on like a little keypad thing. You gotta just push a button. And you gotta remember which way to do something. Like you have a purple ball, you gotta go the opposite direction. You got a yellow ball, you gotta go that direction. Hit the button to that direction. It was just crazy. I was like, but you had to get it done. But you gotta be able to focus at a time like that after everything that you have done. And I think I focused pretty well for it.
What you think was worse, facing that or a kid from Oregon?
Shoot, facing that. I mean, that was tough. I really do think that. I mean, facing the kid from Oregon is just football. It's football, man. You play ball. You lose some, you win some. But, you keep going back and you keep fighting to be on top. So, I mean, that test last night, boy, it was sheesh.
Any numbers you're really hoping on, like big 40 time for the combine, strong bench?
Nah, man, I just want to compete. Just want to get good numbers and, just show scouts what I'm about. Yes, sir.
You weighed in at around 300 pounds today. Was that your play weight or around your play weight this year? Or?
Nah, I was about 8 pounds lighter. I haven't worked out since January the 1st. Okay. I haven't done anything up to this point. And, just, get on the scale, seeing that, it's like, okay, cool. I still got up into a combine to get down to anything I want to get down to. So.
Do you have a target weight in mind? Or?
Yeah, I want to be 285. I do. But I have a lot of teams looking at me at 3 techniques, so I might just be around 288, type of things like that, 290, and just maintaining and leaning up and look cute.
Do you have a preference either way between 3 tech, 5 tech? Or?
Not at all, man. Wherever I can go make some money at, man, just put me there. Right. Yes, sir.
Playing on the dominant D-line, how do you think that prepared you for the NFL?
It prepared me a lot, but I don't really think it was about being on the D-line and at Auburn. I think it was playing against the guys that I played against. The Atlas Leatherwood, the guys that are NFL caliber guys. And, like those guys, as NFL people say, those like average guys in the league. You know what I mean? So they're just a half of a test. You know what I mean? When you're going up against the different guys there, like the 2 tackles from the Cowboys, people like that, playing against those guys, man, that's going to be a real test.
Well, what are your specific goals this week in terms of, from a personal perspective, what you want to show the coaching staff in practice during drills and meetings?
Show people that I got quick twitch, that I can play whatever they want me to put at, the dominance of the game, and just, being Marlon, having that excitement, showing them leadership, showing them everything, and just the passion for the game. You know what I mean? Don't change who you are just because you're at an All-Star game or All-American game. Be the same person that you was at Auburn and now.
So is one-on-ones a thing that you're kind of looking forward to the most?
Yes, sir, for sure. For sure. Yes, sir.
What have you done to try to prepare for that, to show them what you want?
I've been doing a lot of bag drills, a lot of hand combat things with my coaches in Auburn, and just really just showing them that, like, what's something different that I can improve? What can I tighten up on? What type of footwork can I show to get past this guy here? Just put myself in awkward positions so whenever I get into them, I can get out of them.
Do you plan on playing inside and outside this week? Have coaches talked to you?
Yes, sir, I will. I will be playing inside and outside, just showing different type of ways that I can be on the line and just showing versatility.
How difficult, though, you said you're going to play inside and outside. How difficult is it to move, especially in a setting like this, a practice, a game, when you're trying to show your best at both sides?
I mean, it's not difficult at all. You go play football. You line up and dominate. So, I mean, whoever the guy is in front of you, beat him. Whoever the next guy is, you beat him. If it's 2 people, you beat both of them. You just play football. Yes, sir.
Last question.